I hope I don't lose my LA privileges or USA privileges with this video. But this is my comment on the healthcare insurance debate that's going on around the internet all the time. Even it's like it's America, but for some reason, what happens in America online just affects everyone online. And yeah, like I think what it comes down to is it's not about a CEO. It's not about even an insurance company, and that's all kind of a distraction and a whole kind of bullshit. I think what it actually comes down to really is look at the system in New Zealand. It's called ACC. If you look at that, it's about accidents. It's not about you got cancer or something. And the system there works fucking amazing. I'm from England, like like we're supposed to love the NHS and free healthcare. Now. But the NHS, if you live in England, you'll know it's completely fucked, right? And in New Zealand, what they have is a kind of hybrid system when it comes to accidents. I don't know what happens if you've got cancer, leukemia, or something, but if you've had an accident, like say you've hurt your back, for instance, and what happens is when you're working, you pay into ACC. It stands for like accident compensation or something. You pay into it. When you earn your money, you pay like a certain percentage of your wages. If your job is like a kind of more dangerous job where you'll have more accidents, you'll pay more. When you drive a car, you'll pay something into ACC because you have a car. If you have a motorbike, you'll pay way more because people on motorbikes have more. They cost more to the system. And the thing with the ACC system is that you pay into it while you're working, and if you're injured, they give you 80% of your wage while you're not working because of your injury. And so there's an incentive there for them to get you back to work. And what they do, you'll go, say, I was in New Zealand, so I've experienced this. I had an injury and I needed physiotherapy. And now they don't want me to stay out of work for like 6 months. They want to get me back to work as quick as they fucking can. Because then I'm going to be paying back into, not only going to be paying back into the ACC, they're not going to have to pay me 80% of my wages. So they want me, the incentive is there to get me back to work. And what they do, they have like, there's like the public healthcare kind of people, and there's lots of private places as well. So I need physiotherapy. I go to one physiotherapist for like a week, and it was shit. And you're not helping me. I'm going to go to another one. As a client of ACC, as a person that's paid into it, I can choose who I go to. I went to another place, and ACC would cover me to a certain amount, and I had to pay like a little bit extra for like better physiotherapists. And these guys sorted me the fuck out like in a week. And what I've had experience in England is I had like a back injury, work related, and I don't want to go on a sick because it's a whole separate thing, and I just want to do it and stuff. Um, and I'd get. It took me. I don't even know how long it took me to actually go and see a physiotherapist. But I go and see a physiotherapist, my back injury, right? And she's like, "Oh yeah, does her massage shit and stuff." And it's like, "Okay, yeah, you need to come back for like a few more." I was like, "Oh, when's the next one?" "Oh, like 6 weeks from now." And I'm like, "Well, that's fucking ridiculous." And she's like, "Yeah, like, well, it is." I was like, "Well, like, shouldn't it be like in a few days, or like to repair me?" "Yeah, but we're fucking fully booked. Like, we're fucked. Like, there's a waiting list. It's gonna be 6 weeks till I see you again." Same kind of shit in New Zealand. A different part of my body was injured, and it was like the incentive is to get you back to work because they are paying me 80% of my fucking wages. So I go, and it's like, oh yeah, like the first guy was kind of shit. The second place I went to was really good, and like, okay, yeah, like okay, we need to come back like in 2 days, and another 2 days, and in a few days I was back at work. Like, the physiotherapist did what she needed to do in a short time. Do you know what I mean? Like, not, I'm going to see you in 6 weeks. I need to see you in 2 days. I need to see you in 2 days. I need to see you in the next 2 days. We need to like fucking really work through this problem, sort you out so you can get back to work. That's because the incentive is to get you the fuck back to work. Because the insurance, which is the ACC, are paying 80% of my wages sitting in my ass at home. And I'm not paying into them. And this is where it comes down to, like, it's not about a CEO. It's not about anything like that. This guy like killed a CEO. He fucking murdered someone. It's fucked up. And yeah, I think it's probably a psyop and shit. I get that. But people are just going on about like CEOs and these big companies making too much profit. It's not about that, man. It's just like the system doesn't work right now. That's it. Like, no one needs to fucking die. We don't need a fucking revolution. Just change the incentives involved. It just needs to be all fucking one payer system or whatever. It kind of, like, 'cause the NHS in England is shit. It needs to be a kind of a, if I was fucking Donald Trump, I'd go and look at New Zealand. I'd go, look at what they've done with ACC. How can we do that and extend it to like illnesses, whereby you're getting the best of the private system and you're giving people opportunity to choose who they go to. Like I say, my first physiotherapist was shit. My second one was amazing. And actually getting people back into work. Like, it doesn't need to be all this, what's going on now. It's like it's like people are, it's like they're gone from like, I don't know. The media have gone from like kind of stoking a race war to trying to stoke a class war. And that's not gonna fucking help anyone, man. It's absolute bullshit, an absolute waste of everybody's time. Like, but I do think perhaps like England could learn from the New Zealand system. America could learn from the New Zealand system. Like, create a really good hybrid healthcare insurance scheme where like everyone has a choice who to go to. If you've got a bit more money you want to spend it, you can go somewhere better, but at least the basics are covered.